Hi, this is Ramon Luna from the Luna Homes Group at Charles Rutenberg Realty. Today we're going to continue talking about the first-time home buyer, what are the steps they need to get their dream homes. The first one is to find a good real estate agent that help you to find your dream home. In this case, we are your service and we can provide you the service you're looking to accomplish that dream. So the second step is to find a good lender, the person who will lend the money to you. That is very important to have a good lender. And something happened, like out of 10, eight transactions need finance, only 2 go cash. If you have the cash, it's easy. You just buy the house, you don't have to go finance, so it's easy transaction. But if you need to go to a transaction, to go to a lender, a financial lender for a mortgage, then you have to do some step. Let me mention the step for you to know what you have to bring when you talk to a lender. The first step is the tax return. You need a tax return for the last 2 years. Then you need also the W-2 and the 1099 for the last 2 years for all the jobs that you have done in those 2 years. Very important. The bank statement for the last 2 months. Pay stuff for the last 30 days. Copy of your ID or copy of your residency or your work permit, depending on the case. Some of this information vary account the specific situation, but they usually are required at the time of the application. See all the important. Then there is another one that is very important, the credit report. They're gonna check your credit to see what is your range between the 600, 700, or 800. And then they're gonna determine what is your bracket, and then they're gonna find out how much you qualify for a loan. Then they call the purchase power. They're gonna provide to you they're gonna give you a letter, a pre-approval letter that is gonna say that you qualify to buy 300,000, 500,000. It depends according at everybody's situation is different. So knowing that you have to get all of that, all this beautiful process to get into the house, let's go have some experience that I have. Like some people say to me, oh, I can buy cash. I'm gonna put 20% down on the house cash. I said, wow, this is beautiful. We're talking about $40,000, $60,000. And then they say, okay, do you have that money in the bank? They say, no, I have under the pillow. That means that they don't have in the bank. For that scenario, they're not gonna buy the house because when you're gonna buy a house, if you have money cash, you have to prove where that money comes from. So in that case, you have to put the money in the bank, like for 3 or 4 months, for them to clear, to be ready for a mortgage. They take it into consideration. But if it's cash, if you have cash in hand, you cannot buy a house. Just keep that in the back of your head. Also, you have to be sure that you don't do so many transaction cash, like a moving cash, because they're gonna ask you, like, where does money come from? So the credit, you have to have a good credit. There are people who have a low credit and then they have to build the credit. That's a very important step also. There's some people came to me, oh, I wanna buy a house, but then, hey, do you have a credit? No, they don't have a credit at all. But we work with them to help them to build the credit. That's a beautiful situation that we have. Another situation that we have is when people think that they can buy $500,000, but when they go to the bank and ask the lender how much I can, it's 250. He wants $500,000, but it's 250 that I qualify. Also, they have the other side that they can qualify for the $500,000, but they only want a house for 250. I don't know what is your situation, but if you have any question and you want to know what is your purchase power, please let it know. Ramon Luna, 813-838-7330. Once again, Ramon Luna, 813-838-7330 from Charles Rudenberg Realty. Bye.